Welcome to Facilitation Tips. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about openings. Now, like with any good movie or a good book, the opening scenes are really important. It helps set the context for what the movie or the book's going to be about. And really, when it comes to programs, openings do the exact same thing. They help provide participants clarity around why we've gathered today, why the workshop has been designed, why it's important to them as participants to be involved, and equally as important, why it's important for you as a facilitator to be sharing this information. Now, when it comes to sharing information about what the program is about, I think really it comes down to answering four key questions. The first one is why. As I said, why are we here? Why has this program been designed? Why is it important for the organization? And of course, why is it important for the participants themselves to be there on that day? The other question that really needs to be clarified is what? What specifically are we going to be talking about? What are the key learning points that people will be walking away with at the end of the hour session, half-day session, two-day session? Another question that needs to be answered is how are we going to transfer this information? Will there be movies? Will there be case studies? Or will there be group discussions? Will there be activities? Let people know a little bit without too much detail about how the information is going to be relayed to them. Next question that needs to be answered, and this may be the most important question, and that's so what? At the end of the day, you'll have your own reasons why you're there to deliver the program. The organization has their own reasons for why they're there to run this program. But what really matters is what participants are thinking, and they're thinking, what's in it for me? If I'm going to give up an hour of my day or 2 hours of my day or a two-day program, what will I benefit from it? So it's important to help participants understand what skill sets, what knowledge, what experience they're going to be walking away with as a result of them investing their time and their focus. Now there's one last thing I want to highlight about what makes for a good opening. And that's understanding that not everybody in the room is going to be happy to be there at the beginning of the day. And so it's really important that what we call pace out objections. If you know ahead of time that there's going to be some people who are frustrated because they're having to give up time because they've got a really busy schedule, or maybe they're frustrated because they don't think the topic is something that's going to be relevant for them, it's probably best to call that out at the beginning of the day. And what I mean by that is to simply say, hey, look, I know that all of you are really busy. I know that some of you are already quite skilled in the topic area that we're going to explore, and I want you to understand a couple of things. As your facilitator, I'm going to do my very best to make this day as worthwhile to you as possible. For those of you that may already have some experience in this topic, I'm actually going to be calling on you to be able to share that experience and share your knowledge. And I feel confident I might be able to add a couple of things to your list of skills and knowledge already. When we call it out ahead of time, it kind of takes away any arguments that people might have that could show up in various sort of disruptive behaviors going along. So call that out ahead of time and things will usually go smoothly. And just like with any good opening, you want to again do a quick review of the things that we're going to be talking about. So for you, a good opening involves making sure you're answering the why people are there, what are the learning objectives for the program, how are you going to deliver that message, and the so what. Why should people care? What's in it for them to pay attention to you for the next few hours? Thanks for listening.